Assalamu alaikum and good morning. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. I'm here to begin the new lesson from Flamingo textbook. The title of the lesson is Indigo. We are going to finish the entire syllabus of 12th standard very soon, inshallah, of English subject. And this is the new lesson, Indigo. It's based on history, written by Louis Fisher. I request all the students to open the textbook page number 46. Very nice lesson. I request all the students to pay attention towards the video uploaded by your teacher. Before I read the original textbook, real textbook, authentic textbook, let me share you the first introduction of this lesson. You can understand it well. Indigo, written by Louis Fisher, born in 1896 and passed away in 1970. The story, let me give you the introduction is lesson because the story is very lengthy and it is one of the lengthiest chapters in 12th standard. This story is based on the interview taken by Louis Fisher of Mahatma Gandhi. So there is one British who born in Philadelphia. He took the interview of Gandhiji, right? And from the interview of Gandhiji, what he came to know, he had written in this lesson. In order to write on him, he had visited him in 1942 at Ashram Sevagram, which is there at Ahmedabad, where he was told about the Indigo movement started by Gandhiji. So Gandhiji told, when Louis Fisher, when visited Gandhiji, the Gandhiji told about the movement, Indigo movement. And this lesson, majority part of this lesson is revolving around the Indigo movement. What is the Indigo movement? That we will come to know. The story revolves around the struggle of Gandhiji and other prominent leaders in order to safeguard, in order to protect sharecropper from atrocities of landlords. So this is the introduction of this lesson. Now let me tell you the summary of this lesson. It is always my way of teaching. Even if in a real class, I always share you the summary of this lesson. Then after I begin to teach, in the same way on this video also I am here to tell you the summary of this lesson so you can understand it well. Louis Fisher met Gandhiji in 1942 at his ashram in Sevagram. Gandhiji told him that how he initiated the departure of the British from India. It was the Gandhiji who first started the departure of the British from India. So Gandhiji told him everything, and he wrote in his book biography of Gandhiji, and we do have a piece of biography about Gandhiji written by Louis Fisher here in this lesson, Indigo. He recalled that in 1970, at the request of Rajkumar Shukla, who was very peasant, was farmer, a sharecropper from Champaran, Bihar. He visited the place. So Gandhiji told him that how he visited the Champaran, Bihar, because he was requested by one farmer named Shukla, Rajkumar Shukla. Gandhiji had gone to Lucknow to attend the annual meeting of National Congress in the year 1916, right? So he just went there, and in that meeting, one farmer was there, sharecropper was there, whose name is Shukla, Rajkumar Shukla. He requested Gandhiji to accompany him in Bihar, Champaran, to fight against the injustice done to the peasant or sharecroppers by the British or by the landlords. Shukla told him that he had come from Champaran to seek his help in order to protect or safeguard the interest of the sharecroppers. Gandhiji told him that he was very busy. So Shukla accompanied him to various places till he consented to visit Champaran. Rajkumar Shukla did not leave Gandhiji. He was in strong attachment with him because he was knowing well that till and until Gandhiji jumped into this matter, the problem of Indigo will not be sorted out. So he went everywhere. He went to a place where Gandhiji went. His firm decision impressed Gandhiji, and he promised him that he would visit Calcutta at particular date. And he says that okay, I would. Ultimately, Gandhiji had no other option but to agree with Shukla to accompany him and to fight against the injustice done in the matter of Indigo. Right? So, and Gandhi told him that he is going to so and so date, he is going to visit Calcutta. From Calcutta he would accompany him. So the Gandhiji told him that he would visit Calcutta at particular date, and then Shukla could come and take him along to Champaran. Shukla met him at Calcutta, and they took a train of Patna, and Gandhiji went to lawyer Rajendra Prasad house. So from Calcutta they came to the Bihar, and they went to the very prominent lawyer whose name is Rajendra Prasad. So they went to the Rajendra Prasad house, where Gandhiji was refused. Rajendra Prasad was not at home, and Gandhi was very thirsty, and so Gandhiji just went to draw the water from the well, where he was refused by the servant of Rajendra Prasad, because they thought that he is also untouchable person from lower caste. Gandhi waited for him in order to grab the complete knowledge of the situation. He reached, so he was not there, so he reached, Gandhiji went to Muzaffarpur on 15 April 1917. He was welcomed by Professor J.B. Kriplani and his students. Gandhi was hugely welcome. Gandhi was welcomed by Professor Kriplani, where he stayed at the house of Kriplani and his students. Gandhi was surprised to see the immense support for an advocate of home rule like him. He also met some lawyers who were already handling the cases of sharecropper as part of the contract, right? So he just went to meet the lawyers, and they were already fighting on behalf of sharecropper against the British and landlords. Gandhi wanted to help the sharecropper, so he visited the British Landlord Association. He went to the British land in order to talk, but he was refused to talk. They did not allow him to talk. He was not given any information because he was an outsider. He then went to the Commissioner of Tirhut Division, who threatened Gandhiji and asked him to leave Tirhut. So Gandhiji got huge support from population. Gandhiji got huge support from people. So Gandhiji went to the meet Commissioner of Tirhut, and Gandhiji told by the Commissioner to leave Tirhut. Instead of returning, he went to Motihar. Gandhi didn't go back to Gujarat, he went to Motihar. Here he started gathering complete information about the Indigo contract. What is that Indigo contract? The entire lesson is revolving around that. You have to pay attention to that. In order to fight against the British, first he collected the information that what is that contract between the landlord of British or the sharecropper. So he started collecting information about that. Right? Gandhiji received the notice. He went to the Motihar, then he started gathering complete information about the Indigo contract. He was accompanied by many lawyers. One day, as he was on his way to meet peasant who was maltreated by the indigo planters, he was stopped by the police superintendent's messenger, who serving as a notice asking him to leave. One day he was there going to visit one farmer who was badly treated by landlord. So he just wanted to go and visit him, but on the way he was stopped by the police, and police gave him notice, and that notice was returned to leave that particular place, and Gandhiji disobeyed that order. Gandhiji received the notice but disobeyed the order. A case was filed against him. As Gandhiji refused the order, Gandhiji go against the government, and the case was filed. Many lawyers came to advise him. Gandhiji. But Gandhiji says that I am fighting for the well-being of the sharecropper, for the well-being of the peasant, for the farmers, and he refused. And he didn't follow the advice of the lawyers, right? They all joined, and at last these lawyers they realized that he is outsider. Though Gandhiji is an outsider, still is there ready to help our own farmers, and they all just came to the support of Gandhiji, right? They all joined his struggle and even consented to go to jail in order to help the poor peasant. On the day of trial, now there was a case already filed against the British, right? So on the day of trial, the judgment was to be announced by the court. So on the day of trial, the huge people, this matter of filing a case against the Gandhiji spread like a wildfire in the entire Bihar. And so from each and every corner of Bihar, people came for the support of Gandhiji. And when the judgment was to be announced, there was a huge crowd gathered around, inside, outside the court. So these British people got scared, that they feared that if we if we announce the verdict, or if we give judgment against the Gandhiji, then population or the crowd will be out of control. So they decided to drop the case. Let's see. On the day of trial, large crowd gathered near the court. It became impossible to handle them. Gandhiji helped the officer to control the crowd. Gandhiji gave his statement that he was not lawbreaker, but he disobeyed so that he could help the peasant. He was granted a bail, and later on the case against him was dropped. Gandhiji and associates started gathering all sort of information related to the indigo contract and its misuse. Later a commission was set up to look into the matter. After the inquiry was conducted, the planters were found guilty. Planters were found guilty and were asked to pay back to the peasant, poor farmers. Right? They unnecessarily had taken money from them, and they were forced to give their money back. Only 15%, 25%. Gandhi accepted this, expecting after the inquiry was conducted, the planters were found guilty and were asked to pay back to the peasant. Expecting refusal, they offered to pay only 25% of the amount. Gandhi accepted this too, because he wanted to free the sharecropper from the binding of the indigo contract. He opened the Sikh school in Champaran. Once the case was won, British were ready to pay the amount. Means it was the victory of Indian people, and it was the victory of Gandhiji against the British. And what did the Gandhiji? Gandhi decided not to go back to Ahmedabad, not to go back to Gujarat, but he decided to be there in Bihar only, and he started doing a social work. He opened 6 schools in Champaran villages, and volunteers like Mahadev Desai, Narhari Parikh and his son Devdas taught them. And these were all the teachers who started teaching to the villager. Kasturbai, the wife of Gandhi, used to teach the personal hygiene. His wife taught the people of that village how to keep personal hygiene. Later on, with the help of volunteer doctor, he provided medical facility to the native of Champaran, thus making their life a bit better. A peacemaker, Andrew wanted to volunteer at Champaran ashram, but Gandhiji refused, as he wanted Indians to learn the lesson of self-reliance so that they would not depend on others. Gandhiji told the writer that it was Champaran's incident that made him think that he didn't need the Britisher advice while he was in his own country. So this was an explanation. Gandhiji at last was able to win the case, and he was able to defeat the British, and at last landlord were they accepted and they agreed to pay their amount back. Gandhiji wanted 50% amount to be given back, but this landlord or these British, they agreed to pay only 25%. Gandhiji accepted even 25%. The amount was not that much important. The important was that Gandhiji won the case against these British people, and it was the victory. It was the first victory in the history of India that Gandhiji won the case against the British people. Now let me explain the lesson. It is written by Louis Fisher. Let us start from the textbook. Louis Fisher, let me tell you first the introduction of the author. Born in 1896 and died passed in 1900. Was born in Philadelphia in America. He served as a volunteer in the British Army between 1918 and 1920. Fisher made a career as a journalist and wrote the New York Times. He was a great writer, the Saturday Review, and for European and Asian publication. I am here to tell you something about the writer. He was also a member of the faculty at Princeton University. The following is an excerpt from the book The Life of Mahatma Gandhi. He wrote about the life of Mahatma Gandhi ji, and this is an excerpt, this lesson excerpt. The book has been reviewed as one of the best book ever written on Gandhiji by Times Educational Supplement. We will, inshallah, I will teach you from the authentic, from the real textbook in the very next video, inshallah. This is only the summary of this lesson. We'll begin, inshallah, later on. Allah Hafiz.